So is there like, so you said like, is there a gathering where like people could come together and like share thoughts, like share what they've been learning? Because like you're not being preached to like Christianity, it's mostly like by yourself, correct?
Yeah. So in terms of ritual, so yes, in Christianity, you've got Sundays where you go in and you've got sermons
Mm-hmm.
and so forth, and that's going to be your main form of interaction with the church. And yes, somebody who's serious, there are, you can go to a theological college or seminary or something like that. The interaction that your average Scientologist is going to have with the church is going to be entirely different. It's not like that at all. The main way that your average Scientologist is going to interact is yeah, you're going to read books. There are courses, which are specific courses of study that, again, they have a specific product in mind, like communication, or you're going to train to be an auditor, or train to be able to supervise a classroom, or to be able to handle people, and handle stresses in life and things like that. So you've got those courses of study which are done in an academy, and so you have people who are taking those classes in there, there are these books that I was talking about. There are courses that go along with them, so that you can get those supervised, and if you have confusions and like, oh my gosh, I'm reading this and it totally doesn't make sense, you have somebody there to at least help you out with it. But then you have auditing, which is the other activity that's usually done in a church. And so those are done in centers, and then in terms of other interaction, there's regular events. There's 5 or 6 major events that happen each year. Nobody's required to go to them. I usually will go to all of them,
Mm-hmm.
but nobody's required to. But that's usually where you get a good number of people who are there from the area. Like in my area here in Portland, I don't know, it's like 400 or 500 people that usually show up at these a couple times a year. We got our next one next weekend, which is event that gets held every year for L. Ron Hubbard's birthday. And so there's a video briefing for Scientologists about what's going on, and just kind of keep everybody up to speed. Because because we've got a TV channel that's mostly to introduce people to the subject. It's not really there to brief Scientologists on, all right, good, there's this new church and here's what it's going to look like, and there's this program and here's how it's working right now. This is stuff that's gonna more be of interest to Scientologists, and so that's what that usually is.